I could go through my puppets. Let me open everything in my side monitor real quick, just to make sure I have everything up. Puppet decks, extended puppet decks. Let me make sure this is capturing. Yep. Let's get the type chart up, because I always forget. Let me get extended boss fights. Let me get a quick run through on... Let me get a quick run through on what Sakuya has. Because I know it's like defense, mei-ling, a Rukodo. Yeah, it's defense, mei-ling. Holy fuck, YouTube doesn't want to bring this up for me? Holy shit, YouTube's broken. Extra Sakuya. And Power Rukodo. No, the puppets I have in my party right now are just what they are. Defense mei-ling is Fighting Earth. Summons the Sandstorm. Fighting Earth. Probably just best to bring someone like... Honestly, Fudo's probably really good into it. I have some tech for the Remy fight, but I'm not gonna explain it right now. Magan, Cloak of Darkness user? Yeah, but Magan's probably not coming to the Remy fight. Magan is almost a Remy answer, but Magan's weak to wind in this form. Okay, extra Sakuya is... What is extra Sakuya? Extra Sakuya is Steel Warped? Or am I fighting types? Wait, they don't exist? I have a fighting type. But I don't think she has a fighting type move. She gets her first fighting type damaging... No, she has Strike Shot. She gets another move at later. Let's grab you. Currently, this Sakuya doesn't have any coverage for you. And it's a spread attacker, which you weaken as well. What did I say? Power Rukodo? Rukodo's like that Steel Fire, is it? Yeah, Steel Fire with a Giga physical attack. And Indomitable. You're probably pretty good. You probably can come along. And then what else do I want for, like, chill ability? Some sort of backup to help out with random things. Also, I'll bring you. I think it should be fine as is. As well, I used to explore the... I still have to go through, like, the regular maze anyway. Let me take items off real quick. Chicken suit stays on. Dude, the chicken suit is so wild. I love it. It's so funny. You don't need the quartz hairpin anymore. Let's give you... I don't know what to give you. Let's give you the red ring. Where's your fighting boost? There it is. Let's give you the crit one. You should get You have Panic Call? That's kind of based. I don't think I give you stat investment, no. Phys depth, physical attack. Yeah, probably HP, because you have Warning Shot. Using Large Shield. I was in a previous fight. I forget which one it was on Kutaka. I will be using the Large Shield against Remy. I already have a plan for it. Does everyone here have stat investment? You don't. Well, I have yet to make up my mind exactly what I want with your stat investment. But I probably should. It's probably Phys Def. I'll probably go... Let's go 34-32. You're a madman? Well, if you know what the opponent has... what do I want to lead with? Do you have Changeling on you? I don't have Changeling yet. Let's just lead. Nah, you're kind of slow. Fuck, everything here's pretty slow. Let's lead with the puppet that's the most likely to die to a random thing. Pitokiko over defense. I just think I need the Pitokiko for Remy. I think it's just too important, because this fight is just too brutal. Let's pop the Megadama real quick. Alright, I need to give myself more rainbow candies. Flan! It's, oh my gosh, it's Flan! Those sweet, sweet buns. There's an item over there, and I forget what it is. Oh, Game Glitcher, you made my sprites yet for the Touhou 1920 cast, so I can put them in the game? Normal star is light water. I see no reason why not to click Nightwind. Nope, unbelievable. You have priority. It's gonna do so much. You're gonna see that Genbu. I have the Genbu, but you also have to realize that this Fudo is base 135 speed. I'm probably not clicking. I just have it because there's nothing else for her to learn right now. Against styled puppets. Why don't you look at the game creators for that one? Holy fuck, why does everything resist water? I light with my water type, but everything resists. What skill card is this? Break Shot? Ooh, that's quite good for you. I don't need the illusion coverage. She'll get Kutaka killed. I don't think Kutaka's coming to the, She's also not holding it! I took it off! First of all, why do you hate Large Shield? Second of all, I don't know if she's gonna be coming to the, I don't know if she's going to be coming to the Remy fight anyway. I want surprise priority? Well, what if you, like, don't get surprise priority? What if you, like, know and you use it to counter very specific things? Like, I have a large shield I plan to use against Remy. But I believe just one. Let me go grab more candies real quick, just to get through some of these processes. Here comes the changeling. Yup. Here's the thing, Game Glitcher. The puppet that I'm probably clicking changeling with the most is the puppet that gets it naturally. And that's Tokiko. Focus lens extended. Boop boop. Oh, look, my candies are back. Okay, let's go. We can go 33 for this. We get a prediction of wipe to Remy. No, because the likely answer is to say yes. What am I leading again? I'm leading you. With Deploy Smoke. Right. This is the defense, Mei Ling. Who's the physical attacker? Lily base 35 spread. I shouldn't get caught off guard by a random spread move. If I accidentally walk into this door for some reason right now, I'm gonna clause that shit. But... also, hello, Gypsum. Like Lazy Mist. Probably 2-shot. Could be a 1-shot. Yeah, I was gonna say probably 2. Nice impact. There should be the extra Sakuya coming in. This thing does get Trickster, but that's a physical move. I should be perfectly fine to click. Yeah, but just because I'm perfectly fine, does that mean I need to? I don't think there's a real... There's no downside clicking Changeling here, yeah. Build trainers back up, please. No! Sakuya having three puppets is fine because they're all styled. You think Strike Shot kills? I shouldn't die to anything else. Let's just click Break Shot. Outsped because she used her counter move. Why would you use a counter move into me, you fool? Okay, in comes this thing. I could stay in and probably be okay, but there's really not... There shouldn't be a downside to going into this. Resist everything she wants to do. And I have healing. And we just click Foam Bubbles twice. She might blow herself up. But if she uses Final Tribulation, it literally doesn't matter. Even if it's at +1. I take this shit easy. Yep. Can I win without a puppet advantage? No, I cannot win even with a puppet advantage. Have you looked at this Remy fight? I like how I win a few fights, and then people are like, oh, just literally free, it's the easiest game ever. And then I lose to something. Because, like, the fight's... Because fucking Remy is brutally hard. Like, Remy is... Like, here's the thing. I talk about how disgusting the Remy is on Remy. Like, when I was playing for this, that doesn't even fucking count how disgusting the Flan is. Extra Flan is... Like, if you don't have Chirino, Flan is revolting. Well, enough 20 fights is brutal. I'm sorry that the early game is filled with a lot of basic trainers that aren't that interesting until you get to the boss fights. Why do you think I try to play in a way that skips to the boss fights? Because the early trainers are just not interesting. Random ass trainer with level 14 Yomu. I'm sorry, it's like a level 17 Yomu. Okay. So, what is coming along? We're always leading with our Tokiko. It's the only lead I have that makes any sense. The second... Fudo could make sense, but there's several reasons why it doesn't work. Not using blind trainers? Why did I turn on blind trainers just so I skip everything? I turn on blind trainers and you'd be yelling at that. Also, like, Miko and Moko still have their own problems, respectively. Okay. So, Tokiko is always coming. You know who else is always coming? Kaguya. It may seem weird, but yes, Kaguya is definitely coming to this fight. Next thing, Sakuya. Sakuya is a must-include. Next on this fight is actually Keiki. Keiki has to show up. Next on this fight, Kana of all things. This thing is so stupid. And now here's the thing. This final slot, it doesn't have to be anything specific. There are a number of things I could use here. Unfortunately, Fudo outspeeds everything that's not Remy. I have no puppets that outspeed Remy. It was great content. I mean, it was, but, like... I don't, like... I either do that, like, not as a Nuzlocke, which I don't want to do. I don't really find... Like, unless it's, like, competitive play, I don't find, like, normal Pokemon-style gameplay that interesting to do, like, a non-Nuzlocke run. So... The most likely includes are not you. You don't really do a whole lot here. Magon could show up. Not the worst idea on the market. Probably not Magon, though. You're not showing up. You don't do a whole lot. Daisei could come. Daisei is a very reasonable option. On's not coming. As much as I like this On with the Rising Sun, too. Dude, the Rising Sun tech is fucking fascinating. On could show up. Unfortunately, the Flan exists. Letty could show up, but probably won't be Letty. Not you. The Kutaka, unfortunately, Kutaka just doesn't have a good matchup into anything specifically. I was hoping she would be good. Bring Tokikyu. Tokikyu is absolutely coming. You're not showing up. You don't have a good matchup in anything. I'm tempted to bring Arumi. Unfortunately, again, the matchup is just not necessarily the best, but a late game strike shot goes pretty fucking hard. Which is why I might bring her along. I might bring Nemuno because of setup, and she can potentially sweep late with an Overtake Strike. Single-minded to give double boost with Overtake Strike late game. Not Fudo. Put Merlin in outfit? I did. So realistically, it's probably you or you. The problem with you is Flan. Flan has to really get chipped for you to do anything. Well, you're better outside of that. The downside to you is you are weaker as a whole. Your peak damage potential is lower. It's probably got to be Arumi. Get everyone to 34. If I accidentally overlevel someone, I will clause that and bring them back down. You have the right ability. You need your ability changed. It may sound weird, but absolutely. I'll give you Nimble. You absolutely need Phalanx. You have the right... You should have the right ability. Yup. And what's your other ability? Unbound? It's fine. You have stats, you have stats, you have stats, you have stats, you have stats. Kana also has stats, but I'm not gonna show those stats right now. Why'd you go extra cakey? Because there was the other ones didn't really make sense, especially since I already have a lot of, You hurry up and use Dorami already? I don't have Dorami is the problem. This is the one that makes the most sense since I already have a lot of Earth. And it's specifically the only fucking thing I have in the entire game for, It's literally the only fucking thing I have for Flan in some measure. Like, if this thing didn't exist, I have zero thing for Flan. I just lose on the spot. What moves do you have? This should be fine. I don't think you need any, support. You... Can you get Changeling? No, makes sense. What's your special attack? You could honestly take that, but you already have Warped, you don't need it. I should also check. Whether these are BUs. Only Trickster's a BU move. I don't want Raid. Having Raid's probably fine. Mirror's Reflection is interesting. How fast is her Remy? Or her Sakuya? Her Sakuya is... Power Sakuya. Power Sakuya's base speed. 60, I'm always outspeeding it. I could bring in that, but I don't think that does anything for what I need. Let's just keep this. Okay, your moveset is very important. You have Star Flare. Does Steel resist light? No. Field Barrier. Field Protect. Power Spot. Star Flare. With the right ability, you have Thieving Wind, Changeling, Stealth Wrap, Tiger Rush. See, I believe that's perfectly fine. It's what we want. You have Solar Eclipse. Scare is Spread Attack. That's interesting. Let's give you Wind Javelin over Thieving Wind. Get you in a second. You're roomy. Already looked at your moveset. You. Soul Eater, Ambient, Curse Reversal behind you. That's all we care about. Okay, items. Sakuya is taking... Sakuya is taking the large shield. Keiki. He's taking the dragon amulet. Gonna be a lot of these. I think the dragon amulet's fine. No, I shouldn't give you the dragon amulet. You shouldn't have an item. Kaguya is going to take... What does Kaguya want? Probably just the dragon amulet. What's the... Where do you get the item that extends the field barriers? Where do you get that? I should look that. I should look for that. See if I can't get it by now. He's sitting in a room at Yintei. I should go back for that. If I can throw that on Kaguya, I should. I'm not going to show off my trump card, and probably my thing that's going to not work, but... Gotta go make a quick trip to Yintei. I guess if I'm doing this, I might as well give you... Sand Force. Yep. Ikana's idea is to check the Remy, probably die eventually as a sack to allow Urumi to come in late game and kill it. As the Connie. Unfortunately, there isn't really another choice. There's a chance she doesn't have to die, depending on exactly how things go, but it's very likely that if I make it through, she's going to have to do that. The berry stuff is used more creatively? What do you mean by that? Gives us offset both berries plus Lucky Rainbow, and that's about it. Well, it's kind of because Akio exists, right? Like, there are pranks or setting screen setters, oops, in Pokemon that actually see competitive play. But if you have that Akio that can kind of do both. Also, difference between doubles and singles as well. Shown itself. Oh, hello. You fight me? Why the fuck do you fight? I didn't know there was a fucking Kaguya fight here. I was just talking to her to see what dialogue she has. Is there an Iron Puppet mod? I don't think so. No, I don't want to go that way. There's trainers that way. If anything, style change. I wouldn't be surprised if the Kaguya herself was style changed. I knew there was a rematch with Moko eventually. I did not know there was a fight with Kaguya in there. Maybe I saw it at one point. Or I don't know if I call it a rematch. Do you know that's don't type around princesses? Yeah. If I Kaguya before after Remy? Probably neither. At this point. I'll probably fight her on later runs, but I'm not going to fight her on this run. At this point. Like, I would, like, if I knew that fight was there, I would have done it already, but... I also just want to get this Remy fight this Remy fight out of the way. Like, I was tempted to try to play it out, but... I'm not gonna play it out with the levels the way they are. Flora, is that what it is? Yes. Oh, this is fucking before everything. Oh, I gotta go get the right party back. Shit saved after making my party change. That mean I didn't do any of the rest of that exploration? I didn't. I gotta re-fucking explore the entire thing. Ugh. I gotta redo the Sakuya fight. Fuck you. Oh, yeah, but I risked over leveling. That's the problem. That's why I said I'll do it on future runs, but I'm not gonna do it here. No, I clearly did something. I don't think I did the Sakuya fight. Did I do the... Because I have Changeling. I'm still only level 31. Did I not... Because I probably didn't do this... Oh, this is the setup I had right before. I saved right before I did the Sakuya fight. Okay, so I don't have to go through everything. Google what she has. I think you're probably going to have to open up the editor. Go 33 on these people. Yeah, it looks like I had the fight set for Sakuya. I guess I should check my items just to be sure. Yeah. Well, the Remy fight, which should have started in about 20 minutes, is now going to take about 50 minutes. Kaguya fight is extended. Yeah, that's why you're gonna have to use the editor to find it. Kaguya has 2 style changes, probably an Eren and a Kaguya, I'd assume. I assume she has probably Tei, Racing, Eren, Kaguya. There's a fish in the water. Power Eren and extra Kaguya, yeah. Kaguya lose if her puppets were styled and Moko's weren't? Good question. Well, did she lose? Because I'm pretty sure, like, we interfered before the match was over. Fighting the Nairn fought Kaguya. The worst part about this is I just want to get the fight over with, because there's good odds of me just wiping. I just kind of want to get it done with. All these delays is just annoying. Going to you. I should have clicked Changeling for it, but it probably shouldn't matter. You have no faith? Have you seen this fight? Hello again, Ricardo. Bloop. Chimkin costume is top tier. It's so stupid, but it's so good. Comes the final tribulation, yup. This never kills, even with a crit. Nice crit. Save now, save right before Remy as well. I'm also gonna pee right before I do Remy, but I want to get there first. $34. Just dominate Remy, no losses. If I beat Remy, it's not going to be a domination, even if it's possible that I could do it deathless. But if it's deathless, it's not going to be dominant. Like it's going to be on a thread. Why is Kutaka in the party? And it adds more random fights. Flan. Change your... Oh, right. Oh, you already gave you stats in this version. Good. Your thing to win, Javelin. Give the right ability. Change your moveset out. Never mind, you already have the right moveset. I hate having to rely on 95% accuracy. I'm not clicking steel move otherwise, so we can keep that. Might as well give you Sand Force. You... Field Barrier. Field Protect. Star Flare, Power Spot. Yup. Here we again, just be safe. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta pee. I'm back. Okay, part 2 of trying this fight without a Dormy and without a Chirino. Going and catching style puppets in new areas after this. You have to keep the style. Yeah, if I catch a style puppet, then that's just the style puppet, right? Like I cannot de-evolve the puppet. Technically, I can save editor if I want, but I'm not going to do that. No item in you. There's a world I should give you an item. Raise fight turn in the new Miko. No, this fight is what the Miko fight is, but worse. Like this fight's more of a wall than Miko could ever be. Like, if you can count last time as well, more fights have lost here than before. So, turn 1's not going to matter at all. She's going to click Raid, and that's that. So I'm just going to click any move. Raid, that's fine. So, turn 2, there are effectively 2 options I can do here, and I spent a long time today contemplating which one to do. I can either click Stealth Trap or I can click Changeling. Wind Javelin's not an option because she will Changeling herself into me and go into Flan, and I won't get any damage. This is why I can't, like, despite Wind Javelin probably doing a shit ton of damage to her, I can't click it. It's unclickable because of how the AI is. So instead, it's either Stealth Trap or Changeling. I thought about this for a while. They both have their pros and cons, but Changeling should be optimal. Here's her Changeling. This is exactly why I want to click my own Changeling. She's probably going into Patchouli. Makes sense. It's a BU move. This will do a little bit of counter damage to me. Get a little bit of chip into her. Not much, but it exists. Dokiko takes a lot of damage. She's down to half, but she will restore most of this HP. And we go into Kaguya. I guess I should have looked at this ahead of time. Yeah, that's a BU move. But it should be fine. So, let me make sure I know which one's which. Barrier is spread. Protect is focus. Instant swap, probably into Flan. Yes, makes sense. That's peculiar. Holy Flan skin! The instant swap is interesting and a little peculiar. This is the hardest thing on the team. I have no answer to this fucking Flan. This thing absolutely hard bodies me. Call is actually good for me for her to click on this turn. Copium. This thing is light warped, which means electric isn't good here, warped isn't good here, so our only option is to click Royal Prism. We gotta land some of these. We outspeed, we land the first one. Think you could give a drop, didn't get the drop. Comes with a swap. Back to Patchily. Curious. Clicking fine. She swapped immediately. Back into Flan. Yeah, you piece of shit. Where you put up? I put up the spread one. What did it send in Patchy? Because I'm using an Earth move. This is still part of the strat. No, this was likely the thing that was going to get me wiped. I have to go into you. Probably sack off Keiki reasonably is the long-term plan here. Weird switch? Also, holy Sprite? Why did you go into this? Playing into Warp? Yeah, but she literally just went into Patchy on the Earth move, for, like, in that one. Concussion? Why'd you click Concussion? Dude, the AI is so bizarre sometimes. So, right here I have to make the decision. Because I haven't gotten hit yet, I'm going to go behind you. Probably into the swap. AI cheats. Yeah, but only cheats 80% of the time. Curse reversal on turn 1. There's not a whole lot of a punish for that, and it's better in case of a swap. Into Mei Ling? Why would you go into Mei Ling here? Why not just go into Flan? He's gonna click Raid here, most likely. I'll take the counter damage, because she's gonna go back into Patchily. Change the HP graphic, even though HP should be the same. No, she lost HP. Curse Reversal takes the raw number, not percentage-based HP. Sakuya this time. That's weird. The AI reads my movement. I can't go into Keiki, so we gotta go into here. She should be faster than me, so she shouldn't have swapped there. Yep, Changeling. We eat that up for breakfast. Where's this going into now? Back to Mei Ling. The immediate swap into the Patchily. It's fine by me. Fine enough by me. To the immediate swap into Mei Ling again, yep. So what makes this fight so hard is the fact that she has all these swaps, but not just the swaps, but all the changelings and shit. And she's going to be faster than your entire team. But you didn't put that stealth trap down. The problem with stealth trap is Patchy comes in and then she clicks a wind move, right? Here. She's going to click changeling. She's either going to go into Patchy or Remy here. Probably Patchy because it's better into me. What the fuck? Why Flan? What? Why back into Mei Ling? She's faster than me. She's clicking Changeling here. No, she's clicking Raid first, then she clicks Changeling next turn. Changeling of our own, because our Changeling out-Changelings her Changeling. There's a world I should click the Wind... Is Wind Javelin BU? I should check that out. Patchoulie's taking damage, which is not a lot of damage, which is not necessarily the nuts for me. You power hard carrying. This is why I took power for this fight. This is a BU move, because of course it is. Becomes Force Shield first. Okay, interesting that she prioritizes the Force Shield instead of the Trap Cleansing. Probably into Remy? No, Flan. Okay. Interesting that she won't let herself get hit by another... This one's not BU. She stayed in. Huge. That's insane. That's phenomenal. It's fine. Keiki is more than fine to die here. Okay, here comes a swap. To the Scarlet to Avatar. Fell through the stealth trap. That is massive damage on Remy as well. Remy is definitely in range of Arumi. He didn't swap. Mash spin makes sense. Finally blew away the hazards. Don't want to curse reversals, too many things that's too low on her team. If I'm behind you, she probably just swaps. Let's click a Soul Eater. She stayed in. Fine. Okay. There's an accuracy. It only lowers those. Might as well click Soul Eater again. Should be better. Well, hold on. No, sound is neutral. The Nether's bad, but it is my stronger thing. Let's just click this again. He swaps the Scarlet Avatar out into the Mei Ling. My speed, 98. She's green mark. Mei Ling's gonna be barely faster than me. Bring out the Tokiko. The Toki Goat. To the raid. Makes all the sense in the world. Field Protection wore off, but it did all of that it needs to. Let's get another one of these down. Because Nether feels so weak. Because it's very weak offensively. It's a good defensive type. Or it's a solid defensive type, is what I should say. But it's quite weak. The immediate swap, that's interesting. Blonde, makes sense, makes sense. So at this point, the likely play here is to sack Keiki. I guess sacking Kana at this point is kind of the same thing. So it's probably going to Kana then. Kana does outspeed this, but she doesn't really do any much else to it. So yeah, we sack Kana here. This gives me a free switch into Arumi. Which Sakuya just doesn't quite deal the damage from this range. Huge spread attack drop, totally matters. Does Patchy have an item? No, it doesn't. So the biggest question here is, do I live a light? Or is it, light javelin? She doesn't have the boost. If I live a light javelin, I should click break shot. Here comes the Patchy to counter the BU move. But this is putting Patchy even lower. What's extra Patchy speed? Base 50? I'm base 60, but I don't have good speed, and I don't have good speed. 65. 65 plus nothing. There's gonna be no EV investment, so 65 over 50 is... What is 65 over 50? $1.3 times 31 plus 5. 43. Do I outspeed? She's gonna click her block here. Oh, if I could put... If Fine, this isn't a BU move. Nothing can come in on Panic Call except the Mei Ling. You can too, but that's fine. Sakuya has base 100. I definitely don't kill from here. Don't swap immediately. You should be faster than me, so that means she's clicking raid here. Yep. Unfortunately, this does not trigger on, Unfortunately, Pursuit does not trigger on Changeling. That'd be so sick if it did. But there's nothing really for Mirror World. Is this EU? No, it's EN. She doesn't really have much that can take a Mirror World well. She has to stay in. Because of my large shield, everything she does to me, I resist. Big damage. We're gonna be here for a second. Hey, good news is we're making it further this fight than last one. Overtake Strike is the only thing she can click on me that's not Changeling. The A doesn't want to click Changeling because that means she has to swap into something. I'm like... Okay, here's the swap. Into Patchily. So this is probably... If this is Mei Ling coming in, I don't have to sack immediately. If this is Flan, I sack. Mei Ling. %, HP, big damage. Well, any damage is permanent, except on Mei Ling, but... Nice, 80% not to read. I already have a stealth trap down. So... Those are things that get a little interesting. I'm going to click Changeling here. She might not Changeling me. She does. But she doesn't have a Patchy to go into. She has a Sakuya to go into. Which is fine by me. Was Wind Javelin's secondary effect? 10% chance to flinch. Which doesn't matter since she's slow as balls. I can't go into Arumi here because she out-priorities me. So we can just go back into Sakuya. Pursuit on the Overtake Strike, but the Pursuit makes it so that she doesn't swap back into Mei Ling. Okay, Saki's down. She also can't swap into... Remy's effectively dead because of the spike. So it's literally just the Mei Ling and the Flan left, because the Remy dies to spike on swapping. Not Changeling. Beautiful. I still can't click Wind Javelin because the Flan. So I have to click Changeling here. If she's smart, she'll go into Remy. She's not smart, though. And it's just checkmate. Well, not inherently, but it's close enough. Should be. Her only play here is to swap back into Mei Ling. But that's a losing position. Now the Flan's dead, the demon's over, and we win. She literally cannot go into Remy because it dies the moment it swaps in. So now Tokiko comes out and does Lord's work. Good grief, this fight is so fucking annoying. Wind Javelin. And she has no way around this. Going to Remy. Remy dies, she comes back in, she clicks Raid. She can't kill me with another Changeling. So she's gonna Raid, Changeling, and die. And then we fucking kill her. You have no swaps. You're out of swaps, Mei Ling. Yeah, sacking the Kana over the Keiki is the better play. Keiki sees more play. I already have a bunch of other Nether types. The only reason a Kana is better here than the others is because Kana is a Nether type, so she's immune to fighting. But she has an ability that makes her immune to Dark, which is absolutely vital for dealing with the Remy. Okay? But the problem is, I already have another Nether type that is immune to fighting and has an ability that makes her immune to Dark. But the problem with Magan is it's also weak to Wind. Well, Kana was neutral to both. That was why Kana was important for this fight. Magan would not have done the same thing Kana did. Kana, that was exactly what you needed to do. Beat the demon. Keiki did exactly what she needed to do. Deal the damage to Flan to get her in range of Strike Shot. Tokiko doing Lord's work. Kaguya doing what's necessary against that thing. You completely walling your cousin. You're the weightlifter from your heart. It's so fucking nice to... Oh, the first ever non-Doremi, non-Chirno Remy. So the level cap is increased to 46. We now have a lot of encounters. We got a lot of other random shit coming up. Oh my gosh, we're past that fight. Oh, it's so stupid. So next comes Notori. Let's take a breather here and look at what Notori has. We can look at Tokiko, the absolute GOAT. Remember, this is why I went Power Tokiko. Defense Tokiko would not have done this. Keiki's Phalanx is on par with the offense version. Well, the defense versus offensive buffs do not work the same. I mean, they sort of work the same, but they are not the same thing. It's very good in its own right. It would be better on a more defensive mod, but it is still very, very good in its own right. I might as well get... there's no point in, like, focusing too much on specifics. I might as well get to the, a place before we do anything else. So, who am I bringing on the party? Let's grab my girl Dai. To give myself some other coverage. I guess I could bring you along. Grab Dai for now. Was D-Doremi, it was Tokiko. Yeah, but the two did do different things. Also, is D-Doremi a meta puppet? For competitive? This is good coverage, so I'll just keep this team. I'm asleep in your bed, Remy. You can't stop me. Give Letty a couple levels. Let's get everyone to 36 so we actually have another skill. This is the other thing that makes the fight so hard. Like, Flan and Remy have so much coverage, and you don't get that coverage. Also, Supine moment. When in doubt, Dragon Amulet it out. Yeah, you can have a different skill set now. You can also change your ability back to... Oh, I never swap your ability back to Emergency Cure. Whoops. Well, good thing there wasn't punished for that. You can take the shield off. And take... Illusion Boost. You can have an item back, and you're a really good Dragon Amulet user. Like, most people are decent, but you're really, really good at it. Who wants to be the lead here? Probably, like, you. Can you get Changeling? Heck yeah. Holy shit, guys, we're moving on. We're post-Remy. Do I need to go back and talk to Aku? Can I start moving this way? Tutorial over, yeah. Sunny Milf, you're Fire Light. Yeah, put the normal level 30 puppet right after the hard boss fight with style change level 34s. By the way, Keiki's the only one that I possibly have that could have done that against that Flan. Are you gonna click your stupid cringe? You know she is. There's the Aqua Cutter. Game Glitcher, you love Aqua Cutter, right? So Gamba Ravine, this is a new encounter. Very, very cool. The encounters for the next little bit still shouldn't have anything new. Like Steel Earth. Yuka, I'd love to see a Yuka. I would actually really love to see Yuka, because that is new type coverage that I do not have. Like, I really would like, potentially Electrics. I also... Ooh, you. I also would really like, Fire coverage. Like, Fire coverage is what I'm lacking a lot of right now. Fire and Fighting. Sure, I have this Fighting type right here. A decently fast Fighting type. Or Fire, that's what I want to see the most. Who wants to lead? Let's lead with... you. You're pretty well-rounded, bulky. What's to the left? Oh, this is the Forest of Namjik. So we can't explore until we get the boat. I like this thing. It's not easy to use, and it's probably not like that good, but I do like it. I am a certified Power Kyoko enjoyer. What does extra have? Nothing particularly cool. That's full power. But yeah, it's always Power Kyoko. I should actually be having I should have Toyohime in my party. Yukaki? Do that. You are sealed. We can click our nature move. No problem. I guess you should maybe watch out for this thing, because this thing does have booing. Actually, not at this level, I won't have booing anymore. Late game, this thing gets Ruinous Voice. Second one, I believe. Yeah, I checked at the last second that it's not that. I'm probably fine just to keep walking forward with this. Yeah. It's... Hello. Speed, your water, steel? Or do you change type? Speed is water electric. It's a special attacker. I love Aqua Cutter. I should save. Plasma balls. Onwards and upwards. Another one. Kappa, oh, this one's the boring Kappa. Why do all the Kappas have the Kappas? This is unbelievable. How big the backpack is. That did one whole damage to me. Here comes the Aqua Cutter. Dude, this is gonna kill. Holy shit, did you see that damage I took? I think Letty's going down. Figure out to sack Letty. Power Waggy is a lot more scary. I quad resist this. But I am physically bulky, not specially bulky. Oh, he two-shot. Yep, makes sense. Keep moving. Yippee! This is not a new encounter. In fact, let's pop the Magatama. There's a trainer up there. And nothing else. Yep, I remember that. Oh, hello, you. Wait, you have something that's threatening, don't you? You have, like, the Rika, is it? Look how cute that Waggy is! Wait, every Waggy's cute. Yeah, here comes the Rika. Are you steel electric? Powers physically? I am physically bulky, correct? Yes. This thing is actually a bit spooky, but should be okay. Maybe I should prank first. It's probably it's a 3-shot. Yeah. No, it's just 3-shot either way. Oh! I'm looking at Rukodo. Be looking at Rika. Oh, Rika is the spread attacker. Okay, I'm a little silly at times. Be fine to go into you. Red boost. And, you work to war after we click Alluring Maze. Nice. Whoa, wedding dress Kappa. Into the Aqua Cutter! Dude, they keep stealing my items. It's unbelievable. I'm sorry about that. I think there's only like 1 or 2 mandatory fights before Notori. For sure, most everything else you can get around. So the guaranteed Suika here will still be a guaranteed Suika, and there's no other encounter, so we get a guaranteed Suika still. After all is said and done. With this team, I'm pretty sure Sakuya is quite good into a lot of these basic off fairies. Telescopes, I'll pick up. We get the funny theme back. We randomize a number instead to replace the Suika, pretty please. Tell you what, I'll put up a, can I put up a poll? I think I can. extra wriggle. You're dark electric, aren't you? Yep. Owie. I do love extra wriggle. One of my favorite puppets. I tell you what, if you get someone else on your side, 11, I will hack in a random puppet done randomly instead of the Suika. I will catch the Suika and then edit it to be something else. How about that? Oh, I guess while I'm here, I should take a look at my Kyoko. Green mark is interesting. E plus special attack is a little sad. Be very easy to do. I know it's easy to do, but like, that's not my concern. E plus special attack is a bit sad, but she's quite fast, which is good, I guess. You know, so I can tell you it's Yuka. No, I will generate the number on stream, so everyone sees the random puppet I pull. I will, like I said, I will catch the Suika first. Why are you a normal level 30? Nice miss, by the way. 95 accuracy, my goat. I will catch the Suika and then modify the Suika. Where are you? I should be faster than you. Nature, water, with potentially up-tempo or Daredevil. I think Tokiko's my go-to here. This thing is actually slightly awkward for me. Good fucking grief! I was gonna say, that accuracy drop, like with 0.5503. No. I'm just gonna pull just from normal puppets. I'm not doing style puppets for this. I'm gonna just pull from normal puppets because it is a normal Suika. I'll generate a number between like 1 and like 160, I think. The number ID and then take its normal form. I guess that one also works, yeah. Okay, I can get... I'm not gonna do the other two fights. Let's just, let's go set up for Notori real quick. Should be a fine fight, but let's make sure we're set up. She has level 39s. We'll go opposite the run there. 503 plus 99. That's 602. Pretty simple. Actually, it's plus the zeros. It actually counts the zeros, so it would be 604. Because it's 0 on both things. Okay, Defentina is pure poison, very giga physically bulky, probably has a ground immunity. I know she likes to set up traps. I'll leave with you. Do I have any poison type? I have 1. What's after? Isn't it like a defense Chiuri? It's extra Notori. who is electric nature with giga attack stats, but dog shit bulk. Holy shit, YouTube, please load your things. Yep, a defense Chiuri. Defense Chiuri is electric water. Physical attacker 2. Letty should handle that with ease. So nature electric. Nature electric is a curious type. I can't use steel type moves, but I can use you. Yeah, let's get on some love. Bring you out just to have something to suck up spikes in case I need it. And let's lead with the Fudo. And the rest of this for coverage is probably just fine. Excuse me. We'll go up to 39, that's her highest level. Wind Wave, I love 95 accuracy. Let's give you Wind Boost item. Let's give you Fire Boost. That's the attack I want to click with you. Shriek, huh? Trying with what you got. I don't have defensive stats invested in you yet, but I don't know. I don't think I need it here, and I don't know what / if I want to put on you anyway. Okay, let's go beat up a Kappa. Actually, I've done a lot of beating up Kappas, haven't I? Sunny MILF. You know... there may be a problem with this. She doesn't get a spread poison move till late. It'll be fine. It killed anyway. Okay, whew. I was like, you know, I'm weak to water and she's a special attacker, and I have non-existent special bulk. I was like, if she doesn't die, there's a special poison move would kill me. Interesting. Why do you have so many wedding dresses, Notori? If you swap on my swap, I'm gonna be pissed. No, I've been weaked. I'm not gonna be able to heal. Oh no, I'm using 2 PP a turn instead of 1. Oh no, it's over for me. Good job, Lon. Weak make Tokiko take damage? No, weak doesn't make you take damage, it just means you can't heal. So she wouldn't heal upon switching out. Fuck him up. No, she did her fucking up. Now she does what she does. And she did great work. And now she comes back. She'll probably see more action. She's got a decent type matchup. She's got really good offense, especially with her ability. She's really good at breaking focus sashes. Sorry, black chokers. Cappy, you attacked me unprovoked. Guess you must repay it. How is she gonna repay it, guys? Guys, how's the Kappa gonna have to repay her transgressions? I guess an inflatable boat is good enough. There's nothing else that comes to mind. I'll also catch the Suika, and whatever I randomed into, I will give the same IVs, like the same, like, mark and the same stat ranks as the Suika has. Go say hi to our girl Rikako. This isn't Rikako. I know she's in one of these buildings. Puppet jumped out. Remember, I'll catch us, swap it out. Something people will be able to see. You need to change the puppet. Yeah. But I will show the stats ahead of time just to make sure, you know. Because otherwise, I don't want, you know. Otherwise, oh wow, it has SHP and, oh, this is crazy, you know. Show the stats before I change the puppet just to, you know. Keep the validity of it. I'm not going to nickname it. We'll come up with a nickname for whatever you ran him into. Desert of the Sus. Let's go say hi to Rikako. Wood. Okay, Suika. Well, look, you said it's green mark. Literally max speed with insane attack stats. So hopefully we random you into something that can use that. Okay, game is saved. I'll keep it open just to have some background music briefly. So what is the number out of? It's 0 through 603. Okay, so we're gonna go right here. 0 through 603. There's no current result, right? Hold on. Yeah, and then -1 that ID Venom or 503. Not ram.org. I'm sorry, this is it says fucking RAM number generator. We're gonna click this. We got 141. So that's gonna be whatever is 141 on here. Not the exact style. It's Quakuma. Which is not something that necessarily takes advantage of the stats. But it's a Quakuma. Which we take those. Though it's not necessarily what we're looking for in terms of stats, but... According to the editor, it's an eternity. What are you talking about? I literally opened up the puppet text where I showed you what it was. That we were comparing it with. Okay, download, save editor. Here's this and this. Not anything you wanted. Not what I was looking like. I like Quakuma. She's quite good, but she's not like. That's what I was looking for. So Quakuma, change puppet to Quakuma. Might as well give you 999 PP while we're here. Whilst I'm here, I might as well also do the same for Kyoko. Boom. Desktop. Other. Focus lens. So it's kind of a shame that the one natural green mark S speed I get is on a puppet that doesn't take advantage of it that well. Although here's the thing, I did get that as a random puppet. It did technically land the defense Qua, which is probably what I'm doing since that's usually what I do anyway on Qua. What the fuck is extra Quakuma? This thing is bizarre. Yep, there she is. Look at her. Where do we go now? Now it's towards the Sanzu River, right? Who wants to show up? Who wants to come on the party? Bring you back out here because you're fighting coverage. Bring you back out here. It's very solid coverage. Put On out here. Give her a little bit of love. Army healing power puppets. Oh yeah, baby. This is that stupid, Iku trainer. I remember this one off the top of my head. Where's Hina on the decks? Yeah, this is, what is it, the Speed Iku? I should be fine leading Sakuya. She's weak to steel. You don't lead with it. Okay, normal Rika is Fire Steel. It's so much damage, I'm about to die. Snowball fight! Imagine dying in a snowball fight. Imagine you die in your funeral, what do they have written as the cause of death? Snowball fight. I'm neutral to electric and to that. Let's click Frank. We'll probably do a good bit. Oh yeah, she's physically attacking on no, that was a special attack. Nice parrot. I'm not dead to crit. Hey, would take a Tenchi. Tenchi would be something I'd be perfectly fine with taking if I found one. Oh yeah, I get to do all my Force of Magic item collection soon. Yippee-ki-yay. Oh yeah, we can get our Hawkray Shrine encounter too. It's late. I'm gonna go... How about... I'm gonna go get the Hawkray Shrine encounter and then call it. This will also save more encounters for next time as well, but it's something at the moment. Wait, we can also get the Ice Cavern encounter, so we get two. We get two encounters before we go. Look at the fish! Fuck, where's the island? There it is. Let's lead with Letty. He's good at anything that's basically not poison. Star. That's another, Baka. I'm collecting the triple Bakas at this point. That's an extra star. This is a pretty styled puppet. Dark Warped. Doesn't have any poison coverage, looks like. It'd be fine just to seal it. The fact that this is pretty styled is not necessarily what we love, but it's what we got. Power Spy user, though, kind of a poor HP. Food management is interesting. Water and nature are the same, so let's just click Energy Absorb. Probably a 2 to 3 shot. Looks like a 2 shot, but it might be a range. Rats. This is an easy rat. I flinched. See what else is in here. Do with Sakuya. More extra stars. There's gotta be something else in here, right? Unfortunately, extra star is dark warped, not necessarily typing up. There's defense Okinas in here? Probably the worst of the Okinas, though, to be fair. Anything up here? You bastard. I guess while we're down here, we can use this opportunity to use the boat to get all the random boat exclusive things. Wait, Kaguya, I already have you. Heal up here. Oh, I guess it's also the split where we start fighting the question mark fights. Right. I just remember there's one in this village. Well, 40 through 42? Though they are the hardest of the ones in this split, so we want to do them last. What's up, Rayson? Sure, I'll buy some of those just to make you happy. Kill this trainer over here. Oh my gosh, it's on. on violence. Okay, you know what? I'll get the encounter at the Hakurei Shrine, and then I'll go look at a few, let her kill you. How about this? I'll get the encounter at the Hakurei Shrine. I get bodied by two of a kind. And then I'll go look at some outfits. Oh, that's the scary dude. We don't like that dude. Bandage, huge pickup. Too bad I don't have my Dormy, but I do have a Letty that can use it pretty well. This leads to something really random. This is the thing that like increases XP gain. Where does this pop up as an encounter? It doesn't have a specified thing. There's no encounters in there. I was wondering maybe if you could edit one in. Hello, my goat. Okay, let's lead with Letty again. This is a mistake. I should have a ground type on the party. We never run into Megamoo here, though. Well, there's a Suika. We didn't get the last Suika, so we get this one instead. Fighting fire. Defense Suika is actually pretty solid. I usually prefer power, but this is also a fire type, which I'm lacking severely. And it's a good puppet. So this is a very nice pickup. Oh, Dust Storm cringe. Water's gonna be better than nature here. I can't switch out. What am I gonna do? I guess she set up a sandstorm that she takes damage from. I think it's really solid. It deals decent damage and it's very bulky. 110 HP and 100 both defenses. Doesn't have the best resist profile, but... So check her out and let's go look at some outfits real quick. And then I am feeling very tired. But we'll check out some outfits because it's fun. Plus, because there's some puppets that we have that we like never see, there's some outfits that here. Plus, I should check out the stats of my newly caught puppets. Hello, Sumareko. Blue Mark. Solid stats. Can't complain. She like, E-Speed is a little cringe, but, like, she's gonna get outsped by most things anyway. All in all, pretty good. Star White Mark. E- HP is a little cringe. Weird stat spread. Okay, Letty, what do you got? Starting you red. Normally I don't go for the ultimate colors, but you know, I'm feeling quirky this run. Excuse me. I already looked at Sakuya's before. I already looked at yours. I don't really want to go... Hey, you know what? Let's go Hatsune Miku. What does On got? Put her in the dress. Thank you for making Miku, ooh, you. You know what? Fuck it, let's give you... Andale, andale. Toki Goat. You know what? Let's put you in the wedding dress. You can't stop me. It's my starter. It's the only thing I can put in the wedding dress. Now, I've already looked at you. I don't want to change you into anything. Kage is already in something. Kyoko. Bonky has something I need to change into. Already changed Magon. Rest in peace, Kana. Star. Momio. We gotta keep the chicken. You can keep your normal outfit. I almost always go for the usual because I love how adorable she is. But because I'm going quirky with outfits, let's give her the shades. Bonky bonky. Always go headless. Star. Let's put her in handcuffs. Or are those her boobs? Ooh, let's give you the tiara. Wow, what do you got? I prefer the stockings, personally. Sweet. I can't believe that, like, we skipped over the Suika random encounter, or stag encounter, and then just got a Suika afterwards anyway. I like your normal. Make Fudo bird. You know what? Fine. The bird could go along with the chicken. Look at it. The thing. Okay, that's gonna do her then. It is late. I am tired. It's been over 4 hours, and it's a good stopping point because everything else is gonna be take time to do more things.